Hey, it's Dimitri at Social Gains. I wanted to share an awesome killer strategy with you guys today about how you can take your competitors' clients and take all their traffic, all their customers, and bring them into your restaurant and fill those seats up. It's called geo-targeting or geofencing, where you're allowed to use Facebook's technology to actually zoom in on such a hyper-target area, such as a city block or even an office building, or even more specifically as a part of a building. So I wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse at this strategy and how you can apply it today. As you can see, I've got my Facebook Ads Manager open in the background, and I'm gonna keep this short and sweet for you, so you have a general idea of what's going on. So I'm gonna jump right into it and just go right down. This is set up for an example of a brewery that's located in Camden, Maine, located indirectly between two restaurants. It's really cool little spot. So I thought I would do a little mock preview here for if I was the owner and wanted to, for instance, retarget every single person that came into my brewery in the last month, and I wanted to invite them back in with a special offer or whatever the promotion they might be running for. So let's jump into it. What I've done here is I've gone in and I dropped the very first pin that Facebook allows you to drop, and then if you put in a specific address as this specific brewery, you can reduce that mileage down to 1 mile instead of the 10-mile usual. And then what you're going to have to do after that is zoom out and start and change. Instead of drop pin, you're going to exclude these pins now. So what I've done is I've dropped an extra 4 just ever so slightly outside that radius. And what it's done is it excluded the original area just to focus in on just that little circle in the middle, which is basically that city block, or it could be the entire brewery. So you can see there's 5,100 potential people that have recently been here, not living here, but have recently traveled to this area. I've got the daily budget set for $5 right now, so even at $5 you'd reach about 500 people that have been specifically in that location. We've set the age to 21 because this is a brewery, and from here on down we can add some specifics, more like interest for these audience. So we want people that are interested in beer for sure, guaranteed. Let's narrow it down, because the more you can narrow down on this list, the more budget you will get for your spend on Facebook ads. See, that immediately dropped it down to 2,400 people of beer lovers that have been in that area. Another one we could try to do and narrow it down even further, if this is going to exclude most everybody, but there's a nice little trick on here where you can narrow it down by engaged shoppers, and these are people that have actively engaged with call to actions and Facebook advertisements in the last week. So from 2,400 people, we should be down to under 1,000 at this point, and let's see what happens. Facebook's being slow. There we go, under 1,000 people. That means these people are interacting with Facebook ads on the daily. They love beer and they've recently been to that location. Chances are they're going to convert much easier. One last thing we want to do that's also important is edit your placements, because Facebook will happily plaster your ad all over wasted space. Here we want to focus on people that are looking on mobile phones, because over close to 70-80% of interaction that happens now today is going on the mobile devices. Nobody's bringing their desktop or laptop to the restaurant. So there we've got that selected, and here that's basically a quick walkthrough. You can set up as many of these parameters as you want. You can get very, very creative how you can organize these campaigns, and I'd be happy to answer any questions and help you guys set one of these up for your come up with your restaurant. So you guys just give me a call, give me an email, and we'll go from there.